It's one of my favorite ways to pass the time. But you have no time to waste, or time will waste you. And what you need from the house is in the archive. Not here!
Stay out of my way! Don't touch anything and keep quiet! I've had enough pests bothering me today. I don't need another. I used to work in the prison, ensuring no desirable people left the House of Hope. Now I guard the portals to ensure that no undesirable people enter. I made a mistake. Raphael doesn't tolerate mistakes. We had one house guest by the name of Gortash. A mischievous little blot of a boy, and he slipped through my fingers. Lord! Is that what he calls himself these days? The snivelling little shit? He was the son of a cobbler or some such meagre tradesman, sold to Raphael by his loving parents to pay off a petty debt. Lord, indeed. I used to bruise my knuckles on his whimpering little face. I'd like to have snapped his neck. Then why not get to the snapping of necks instead of the flapping of lips? I tire of you. The Chamber of Egress, way station of the Hells, providing access to Raphael's clientele wherever they might make their home. I am its keeper, New Baldur, very much not at your service. The greatest pest of all! I've always thought hope to be a dirty, empty little word. She suits it well. A nasty little optimist who doesn't have the good sense to lose her mind completely, like the rest of us. She has a rather loathsome habit of popping into existence all over the house to shout words of encouragement to the other denizens. It's most irksome. But her appearances are just a trick of the light. Her corporeal form is down in the dark, bound by unbreakable chains in Raphael's dungeon. It used to be my prison, New Baldur's very own pit of pain. I was its keeper. But that was a very long time ago. What interest do you have in the prison? We all must have our hobbies, I suppose. All right. Turn left when you exit this chamber, and you will find a hatch that leads beneath the house. That's where they keep the naughtiest souls. Do watch out for the guards, though. They're not as reasonable as you and I. Away with you! The portals are closed. Away with you!
So, Gortash's parents sold him to a warlock. Why does that sound so familiar? I've got no interest in empathizing with the fuck. But maybe what he did to me was some kind of mirror of what happened to him. When you get fucked up, you fuck up right back.
Maybe later.
I'm fine. Let's just get in and get...
The splendid city of Athkatla hums beyond the portal.
Athkatla, city of coin, capital of Arm. They say the streets are paved with gold.
Athkatla, fortunes await. Athkatla, fortunes await.
A hero at heart.
Athkatla, fortunes await.
Athkatla, capital of Arm. When I was young, my friends insisted its streets were paved with silver and gold.
Athkatla, fortunes await.
Athkatla, city of coin, capital of Arm. They say the streets are paved with gold.
Athkatla, fortunes await.
Athkatla, capital of Arm. Wouldn't mind checking it out someday.
Athkatla, fortunes await.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Neverwinter, jewel of the north.
Neverwinter, Jewel of the North. I wonder if the cult of the Absolute has influence there as well.
Where am I needed?
Neverwinter, pack a scarf.
A portal to Neverwinter. How I love the chill of the northern lands.
Neverwinter, pack a scarf.
Stop me yet.
Neverwinter.
Neverwinter,
Jewel of the North.
pack a scarf.
I wonder if the cult of the Absolute has influence there as well.
Neverwinter, pack a scarf.
Neverwinter. Bet it's beautiful that far north.
Waterdeep, the crown of the north.
Waterdeep. The forces of the Absolute could threaten even the City of Splendors if they were to reach it.
Waterdeep, bring a heavy gold pouch.
Portal to Waterdeep.
I've fond memories of
Heard
visits
they've
with
got
Father,
the best cheese
but I'd
in the
never made a
realms.
home there.
Waterdeep, bring a heavy gold pouch.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
Salty air, the patter of feet. Baldur's Gate lies beyond.
We have our own portal to take us back to Baldur's Gate.
Where am I needed?
Baldur's Gate roils behind this portal.
Baldur's Gate. Home sweet home.
Baldur's Gate roils behind this portal.
Portal to Baldur's Gate. Guess this is how Raphael hops around.
Looking ahead.
This portal leads directly to the frigid citadel of Mephistar, nestled in the Hells.
Mephistar. Home to the archdevil Mephistopheles. Raphael's bold indeed if he ever visits uninvited.
Blade at the ready.
Hellish ice chills this portal to Mephistar.
Mephistar, the home of Mephistopheles, and the center of the coldest of the 9 hells.
Hellish ice chills this portal to Mephistar.
Mephistar, home to another archdevil. Not for all the wine in Kalimshan.
Secrets of the port city of Luskan flutter behind this portal.
Luskan, city of sails, at the far north of the Sword Coast, in the shadow of the spine of the world.
The pride of the gate.
You hear the sloshing of waves and shouting voices beyond this portal to Luskan.
Luskan, city of sails, split by the river Mirrah. The waters are clearer than even the Chionthars, if you can believe it.
You hear the sloshing of waves and shouting voices beyond this portal to Luskan.
Ahead.
Knew a guy from Luskan once. Wouldn't mind saying hello, but I don't think my engine would survive the cold.
Menzoberranzan, the jewel of the Underdark, lies beyond.
Menzoberranzan, city of spiders. Of course, Raphael has dealings in the depths of the Underdark.
Defender of the people.
You hear nothing, sense nothing beyond this portal to Menzoberranzan.
Menzoberranzan, not the sort of place you can just stroll into.
At least
You hear nothing, sense nothing beyond this portal to Menzoberranzan.
Menzoberranzan. Drow City.
I can't feel my legs. I can't feel my skin.
How can I help?
Would that I could.
Magical.
I'm listening, though don't ask me why. Fine. What's on your mind? I don't think I've ever had a confidant quite like you. And if I have, I can't remember them. After all, what I shared with you about my past, about being saved from the wolf, that is not something I would normally even dream of sharing.
Yes? You'll need to free up your ranks a little. Then let us be about.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
Yes? Ask it.
All of the residents were guests, and all of the guests will be residents.
What to do? These things have stayed interesting.
At the ready. Oh, I have the magic touch.
Fortunes await.
Athkatla, capital of Arm. Not a city overly fond of wizards. Their loss.
Athkatla, fortunes await.
Athkatla. I was poisoned when last I was there. Still an improvement on Raphael's hospitality.
Neverwinter. Pack a scarf.
Even the splendor of Neverwinter must be tainted by Raphael's influence.
Neverwinter. Pack a scarf.
Oh, Neverwinter. I had to break my cover there to stop a killing. The goat form was not kind to my dress.
Waterdeep, bring a heavy gold pouch.
Waterdeep. Gods, I wish I could go home.
Waterdeep, bring a heavy gold pouch.
Waterdeep. They say it is second only to Baldur's Gate in its splendor. So, no thank you.
Baldur's Gate roils behind this portal.
Baldur's Gate. Raphael's portal. This must be how he goes back and forth to the city.
Baldur's Gate roils behind this portal.
This is how Raphael has been flitting to the city and back. Too much to hope that we might redirect it into an ocean somewhere, I suppose.
Nothing.
Hellish ice chills this portal to Mephista.
Mephista. Home of the archdevil Mephistopheles. Raphael's brave to sneak around him.
Hellish ice chills this portal to Mephista.
Mephistar. Home to Hell's own library. Now, wouldn't a Harper love to spy some of the secrets held there?
You hear the sloshing of waves and shouting voices beyond this portal to Luskan.
Ah, Luskan. The city of sails, wrecked by the spell plague. Now best avoided.
You hear the sloshing of waves and shouting voices beyond this portal to Luskan.
Luskan. Perhaps the only place less welcoming than the Hells.
You hear nothing, sense nothing beyond this portal to Menzoberranzan.
Menzoberranzan. City of spiders. Who's caught in Raphael's web there, I wonder?
You hear nothing, sense nothing beyond this portal to Menzoberranzan.
Ah, Menzoberranzan. A beautiful city sprouting from Underdark. A shame about its loath-loving residents.
Can anyone hear me?
Ready and willing. Let's get going.
I wasn't expecting it, but I'm glad to have some company on this journey. Fine. What's on your mind? How are you holding up? Don't be so modest. I can't remember the last time I met someone like you. Perhaps I never did. And never will again. Your dance card is full. Lose a partner and there'll be room for me. Lead the way then.
Well, hello. What can I do for you? Perhaps if you lost a follower or two, all right.
Let's move.
What's next?
Need something? I would, but excellent.
I've got a long road ahead.
I wasn't expecting it, but I'm glad to have some company on this journey. Fine. What's on your mind? How are you holding up? Don't be so modest. I can't remember the last time I met someone like you. Perhaps I never did. And never will again. I hate swamps. The place reeks. Probably full of bloodsuckers as well.
Shut up. You wound me.
Almost pleasant traveling with company. If you ignore all the less pleasant aspects. Fine. What's on your mind? How are you holding up? Don't be so modest. I can't remember the last time I met someone like you. Perhaps I never did. And never will again.
Yes? Goblins are such vile little parasites.
Given your own nature, are you really the one to judge?
Creeping, stalking, walking, crawling. I see
you. No time to dally.
Save me, Hal. Save me, mistress.
Athkatla, fortunes await.
Athkatla, the capital of Arm. One of the richest cities in the world. I wouldn't mind visiting someday.
Athkatla, fortunes await.
This leads to Athkatla. Perhaps I'll see it for myself someday.
Neverwinter. Pack a scarf.
Neverwinter? Why would you bother?
Neverwinter. Pack a scarf.
Raphael has a portal to Neverwinter. Imagine what tricks he must get up to there.
Waterdeep. Bring a heavy gold pouch.
Now Waterdeep is worth visiting. So many people with deep, deep pockets.
Waterdeep. Bring a heavy gold pouch.
Passage to Waterdeep. The Mother Superior used to talk about this place.
Baldur's Gate roils behind this portal.
Ah, Baldur's Gate. Home sweet home.
Baldur's Gate roils behind this portal.
The way back to Baldur's Gate. Raphael will be returning through here before long.
Nothing can harm me.
Hellish ice chills this portal to Mephisto.
Mephisto, the ice citadel of an archdevil, as hellish as it gets.
Hellish ice chills this portal to Mephisto.
A portal to Mephisto. I think I've had my fill of devilish strongholds, if it's all the same.
You hear the sloshing of waves and shouting voices beyond this portal to Luskan.
Luskan was a fine city once. Well, it was a hive of pirates and vagabonds. That's fine by me.
You hear the sloshing of waves and shouting voices beyond this portal to Luskan.
Luskan? Can't say I know much about the place.
You hear nothing, sense nothing beyond this portal to Menzoberranzan.
A portal to Menzoberranzan? Thank the gods it's not working.
You hear nothing, sense nothing beyond this portal to Menzoberranzan.
This leads to Menzoberranzan. The Drow city must be quite a sight.
No one back home will ever believe this.
heavy. Do you have someone waiting for you in Baldur's Gate, Astarion? A sweetheart, perhaps?
No sweethearts, no. I prefer them savory.
This is what I get for trying to strike up conversation.
What's on your mind? Looks like your troops all trooped up. You'll need to send... Let's hop.
Let's talk. I'd love to join, but let's make this happen.
Creeping, stalking, walking, crawling. I see you.
Gauntlets of hill giant strength. The The Orphic Hammer. When the Orphic Hammer strikes like thunder, even astral chains are torn asunder. The Orphic Hammer. When the Orphic Hammer strikes like thunder, even astral chains are torn asunder.
Never sign your soul away.
Amulet of Greater Health. Amulet of Greater Health. Amulet of Greater Health. Gauntlets of Hill Giant Strength. Gauntlets of Hill Giant Strength. There it is. The Orphic Hammer, right within reach. It appears to be protected by an energy field of some kind, but you're not familiar with this magic. The magic blinks away at your words.
Ready yourself. Raphael won't give up his treasure without a fight.
You just rang Raphael's dinner bell. And you are the entire menu. This is delightful. You have what you wanted, but you cannot leave lest all hells break loose. A hopeless situation.
I've got good news. And bad news. And worst news. Good news. You got what you came for. Successful visit. Great success. Fantastic work. Bad news. So many things will be on fire when you step outside of this room. You included. That's okay, no, right? It's hell. You expected it to be hot. Worst news, Raphael's on his way home, and oh boy, he is spitting mad. You planned for this. I know you did. You have everything under control. It's really important that you don't panic, even when your eyes evaporate from the heat. Come to my prison, bring the hammer, break my chains, and then we exit stage any which way. Wick as a cockroach, lickety-split, if you don't mind!
Softer than a whisper. Don't want to draw any attention. Free for the taking. Just out of view. Carefully now. That's a friendly-looking shadow. What to do? I just want a little look. Let's see what you're hiding. Eyes open, mouth shut.
mechanism is locked and can't be used again.
What now? Sometimes the only way out is through.
Battle favors the fearless.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Two steps at a time.
Blood comes easy these days. Light on my feet. Come on. Can't stay idle. Nothing will stand in my way.
The blade will not bend.